Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be playing realistic Terraria. And these are the mods I used, and as soon as I spawned in I decided to go mining, and I travelled through the minecart and I found a goblin tinkerer, which I bought some rocket boots and a tinkerer's workshop from. Then I decided to fight the brain of Cthulhu. I did this because even if you don't beat the brain of Cthulhu, you can still get blood tissues and Crimtane. Now I did lose, but I got full Crimtane armor, and then the Eye of Cthulhu decided to spawn. Now the Eye of Cthulhu was pretty easy to defeat since I had full Crimtane gear, and I finished him off with my blood butcherer. And from killing him, I got a really good summon, and I also got the Shield of Cthulhu. Then I found the new dungeon, which looked really cool because of the mods. And then I explored further towards the ocean and found an acid rain with really weird radioactive frog enemies. And I found an underground tree house thing, which I explored. It didn't give me the best loot from the chests, but it was alright. I continued exploring and then continued to fight the acid rain. Now the further I went towards the ocean, I found a big hole, which was quite cool, and then I just decided to mine up through the tree, which sadly didn't give me any loot, but I decided to make a house for the Dryad. Once I was finished, I thought it looked pretty cool. Maybe not the best, but it did look pretty cool. And then I decided to make an arena for when I fought Skeletron. I then explored the desert and found a really cool monster, which wasn't that hard to kill. And then as I was exploring, I found a really cool pyramid, which I went inside and found loads of loot and mummies and thingies, whatever they're called, I don't know. I found a chest which gave me a storm spear, which was an alright weapon, and then I found two bass statues, which are normally quite rare. I came into combat with some big spiders, found another chest which gave me a flying carpet, which is a really good flight thing. Fought some more mummies, and I continued exploring. I thought it looked really cool with the background walls as well, but then I died to a mummy, which was very sad. And then I realised I didn't put the text back on, which was very annoying, but it's alright because I put it on now. Then, during the blood moon, I decided to build a elevator because I wanted to go to the Underworld. And as I was digging, I found a really cool underground temple thing, which I explored, and I had a race with some lava, and I got the gold chest, which didn't give me the best loot, but I took the coin. And then I found a really cool alien bunker thing, which I went inside of. And I found a chest which gave me like weird materials, which looked pretty cool, but I didn't know what they did. And then I continued with my elevator until I finally reached the Underworld. Now it looked a bit different, well quite a lot different actually, because of the mods. And it had a weird house, which was really cool when I went inside. There was like a dungeon under there. I kept exploring, found loads of pots. Then I decided to go to the sky and found a sky island, which I went up. And then when I opened the chest, I found exactly what I wanted, which was a lucky horseshoe. And then I found loads of little sky islands, which are pretty common, and they didn't have any loot, but they did look cool. And then I found a geode thing, which gave me a life crystal, which is pretty cool. And then I found another sky temple thing, which gave me another lucky horseshoe, which isn't the best, but okay. And then I got tons of hellstone, and found loads of demons, which are easy to kill. And I found even more hellstone. And when I got home, I crafted all the hellstone into full hellstone gear. And the hellstone armor gave me a lava resistance, which was pretty cool. And then with all the new gear, I decided to fight the brain of Cthulhu, because I really wanted to beat it. And the fight was pretty tough, but I thought I could do it, and with 1 heart remaining, I beat him. And then, as I was exploring left in the jungle, I found a jungle temple thing, which didn't have any loot, but it did look very cool. And then I decided to summon Skeletron, and I used my mini shark on him, which worked really well and looked really cool because of the overhaul mod. This is me fighting Skeletron at 20 times speed. And soon enough, I finished him off with my fiery greatsword, and he was dead. And then I explored the dungeon, and I found the mechanic, which I really wanted so I could get the Cavern Pylon. And then I found a chest room, which was really cool, but sadly I couldn't claim any of the chests. And then I opened a chest and got a Mirror Master, which is my favourite weapon. And I used it, and it looked really cool because of some of the mods. And then I built a house for the mechanic, so I could get the Cavern Pylon from the Goblin Tinkerer. I bought it, and then I decided to place it here, and I thought it looked really cool. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.